Hello, welcome back to Sleeper Barbecue. Today we're going to make some hamburger, grind some beef up that I had in the freezer. I need to get used up. I'm going to make some hamburger meat, inspired by 805 BBQ Junkie, my brother George. He did some hamburger that he ground himself. I can't remember the beef protein that he used. I want to say it was ribeye maybe, but I'm just going to use about 2.5 pounds of sirloin tip and a little over 3 pounds of chuck roast. Just something I had around here that I'm going to grind up, but I'm also going to add about 1.25 pounds of some jalapeno bacon. I'm also going to ground so that it all gets together, and we'll make some hamburger patties, and we'll bring it back here shortly. So all you can see we're doing here is just open up the packages. The meat is still partially frozen, which gives you a little cleaner grind in my opinion, less smear of the meat, and we're going to cut it up into smaller pieces to make it easier on the grinder. Alright, so we have our components out of the freezer. Hopefully you can tell they're frosted up. We have our partially frozen meat inside the hopper of the grinder. Just going to check the temperatures. We are at 30 degrees currently. So we're going to go ahead and grind this all up in one pass. Then we're going to wash everything up because we have to switch over to the pork next. So we'll bring you along, but you'll be muted during the cook, or during the grind, I'm sorry. Alright, that was grind number 1 with the 6 millimeter cut and die. And now we are going with the 4.5 to make it a little bit more coarse. And I got to keep going while the meat's still cold. We'll bring you back. Alright, well, everything is refreezing. Got everything washed up that I used for grinding that beef up. We're going to go ahead and cut this jalapeno bacon up and get it ready for the grind next. This is the jalapeno seasoned bacon that I buy at that local place. I'm just going to hone the knife real quick because I used it the other day and I cut into a little bit of an aluminum tray. So I'm just going to put a little bit of an edge back on the knife, because this bacon is partially frozen. So we're just going to cut it up into smaller pieces again for the ease to the grinder, and just makes for a better job at the end. I started to try and separate these chunks, but with it being frozen, it became a little difficult. So we're just going to go ahead and start our grind. We're grinding with the 4.5 millimeter die, just a finer grind. So I'm going to get this all ground up. At the end, what you didn't see, I sort of kind of forgot to put it in there, but I did run some ice at the end of the bacon grind to push that last little bit of bacon out of the head of the grinder. So let's dump the beef and jalapeno bacon into a larger pan, and I'm just going to work on getting it mixed together by hand. It worked pretty good. The bacon really was great. I can't complain about this jalapeno bacon outside of its price. bacon was cold enough that it actually froze to the bottom of the pan, so we're just going to scrape it off here and continue to mix everything together. Alright, so let's start making some half-pound burger patties. This is just a little attachment I bought. I can't remember, it's off Amazon. You can actually even add a piece to this and press out the center of this hamburger patty should you want to stuff it with like blue cheese or something else, but we're just making half-pound hamburger patties for now. I do recommend if you're going to make patties in advance like this and put them in the freezer, make sure you use a pretty decent parchment paper so that the paper doesn't stick to the meat after it's frozen. It makes it easier to separate also. Alright, the Weber's just about up. We're about ready to throw some of these hamburgers on this grill. But first I just want to show you the hamburgers. So let me move this camera and we'll get a peek at the hamburgers themselves. Alright, there you have it. See a lot of bacon in them things. That's that jalapeno smoked bacon that I buy from a local store around here. It's a country store slash bar. But these here are the half pounders. I got 6 of them out of there, you know, and that's just like I said earlier, just when you're hungry. And these are just the smaller hamburgers. Guess which one's mine? Hey, well, I got y'all's attention. If you need a hat, embroidered hoodie, embroidered towel, shirt, beanie, I've got some of our favorite barbecue people. I got 2106 barbecue. I got Barbacoa Bandits. I got 3 different styles for Smoky Ribs Barbecue, Russ Jones, on and on. Behind the Garage Barbecue, Craig. I have lots of designs that we have already ran through, and I can print you up a hat. Contact me at Buells, B-U-E-L-L-S F-U-R-N at Comcast.net. It's a sleeper hat. Another one of the Dead Broke Barbecue with the off center. I got one on my head too. Barbecue towels to hang on your belt, wipe your hand off, or just show it off. I hate to see if you're anything like me, you almost hate to see it get dirty. That's one of the beanies. I've got beanies like RXTX Barbecue. We got aprons. This is the enlarged logo. Standard logo is 4" in diameter. So hit me up, send me a message, send me an email. I can get you some pricing, and we ship right out of here also. Thanks for your time. There you go. Jalapeno bacon cheeseburger with some jalapeno cheddar cheese on top. Alright, let me just quickly say, if you're going to ground up some beef and make your own hamburger, make sure you ground up some bacon to go in with it. The flavor and the fats from the bacon make that the most moist burger. All kinds of flavor. In my case, it was jalapeno bacon for a chuck roast and a sirloin tip that I ground up. Just excellent. Some cheddar, jalapeno cheddar cheese on top of it. Good stuff, people. Thank you for watching Sleeper Barbecue, St. Mary's County, Maryland. We hope to see you again.